Hello YouTube, I hope you can all hear me. Let me just double check my microphone's working. Yeah, I think it's working, and let's make sure that we're on to live chat. Hello Tuscan Production. It's Friday evening again, so we hope you're all well. You had a good week. I've got my eye on the chat as well. Let me just make sure that my screen is actually renewing, so we actually know we're live. Just double checking. Sorry for this. I always have a bit of a kerfuffle when we begin on a Friday evening, just to make sure we're live. And we're live. Yeah, that's good. So I've got a lot of deals again to highlight you. Some are really good. Just want to make you aware there's some big sets as well, like including the roller coaster and Hogwarts Castle. So I've got my list of notes here, and there's quite a lot of retailers I'm going to be going through. Some of them are kind of like highlighting stuff again that we had last week, but I just want to make sure that these are still available. Hi Nisa, I hope you're okay. So I'm going to go and start sharing my screen because I just want to go run through the list. If anyone's got any questions or want me to look out for some sets for next week, by all means leave them in the comment section or in the chat, and we will try and accommodate. I know that last week someone asked to see some speed champions. There's not much speed champions. I think there was a missed deal, but I will go over it all as well. So you had a bad cold all week. Actually, my wife is sick in bed at the moment with a bad cold, so that's why I was rushing downstairs, just making sure she was okay. So, but yeah, it's all the kids, both kids were at home as well. So yeah, we know the feeling. I think it's going around with a cold. Touch wood, I will skip it, but it's in the house, so maybe not, right? But we'll see. I'm keeping positive. So let's get back to Lego. So let me just start sharing my screen, so that'll be easier. So I'm going to start with Tesco. So these are deals that I actually covered last week, and I got both sets of these actually, right? So the main two deals you will see is the Lego Panda Jungle Tree House for 41422, which is half price, £12.50. From a part out perspective, that is a really good deal. I've got 3 of those, and I'm still need to part those out. And then you also have the Lego Car Transporter, £12.50, again half price. Very, very good deal as well. I bought 5 of those, I think, and I've parted those out already. Now, there's some other okay-ish deals, nothing that rocks my boat or not that necessarily cheapest. But one thing I do like here from an investment perspective is this little guy here, the Millennium Falcon Microfighter. So you can get 2 for 15, and obviously you earn club card points as well. So £7.50, this set is normally £9. I think this is a good deal from a long-term perspective to invest in. So hi Emre, good evening. So hope you're well. So that's actually quite a good deal as well. So next I'm going to move over to Smith's Toy Store, and there's 2 sets that I want to highlight on Smith's Toy Store. Some of this sets are similar prices between the stores, but the reason why I sometimes don't highlight them on a particular one is that you will see later on, either through cashback offers, you can get a better deal by taking into consideration the cashback. So I'm going to go to Smith's Toy Store now, and the first that I want to highlight is Stranger Things. So the upside down toy set, it's called. So 75810, normally £180, it's discounted to £145. Smiths seem to have a discount sale on at the moment for Easter holidays coming up. As you can see, there is availability for this set. So if you're looking for this set, I have a feeling that this set might retire at some point. I think you'll be finding it hard to get a better deal than this at £144. So, and then you might want to check if it's available in your local store as well. So yeah, this is the set I wanted to highlight. So let's move on to the next set that I want to highlight, and this is the Creator Expert NASA Apollo 11. Now you can see that is the home delivery is out of stock, but it is still plenty available in many of the stores, not all of them, but you might want to check if it's still available in yours, because I do think that this is going to do quite well from an investing perspective in the future, not necessarily from a part-out perspective, but creator sets tend to do quite well from an investment perspective. So that's why I would recommend it, and I actually ordered some of these. So it'll be featuring in one of my Lego haul videos soon. So unfortunately now it is unavailable for home delivery, but yeah, do go check out your local Smith store. Now the next retailer I'm going to highlight is something that I've covered and has been for the last 2 weeks, is John Lewis. So sorry if you're a repeat visitor, but I just want to highlight for any newcomer here, there are still 6 sets available on sale from 15 to 20%. These are all available. Last week they also had Pirates of Barracuda Bay still. Clearly that has sold out by now. So, but all these other sets are still available. I'm not going to go into details again through all of them. You can clearly see these are very good deals in my opinion, and these are the kind of sets that you hardly ever see discounted significantly, although I do think that some sets are cheaper elsewhere, so it pays to take some attention to see if they're actually the best deals. Like I think I've seen this James Bond Aston Martin actually cheaper than £110. I think I've seen it just around £102. But the Old Trafford I've not seen cheaper, and I've not seen the Crocodile locomotive cheaper, at least not when it's available. So yeah, if you're looking for those sets, those are definitely good deals. Now, you know that I'm a big fan of cashback offers. So one website we do recommend using is Quidquo, and they got lots of retailers on there, and there's a link in the description of this email to how to sign up for free on Quidquo. So if you're not a member yet, go and sign up, and then you can get cashback offers from many retailers. And now I'm going to go through some of the deals with various retailers where you can get cashback offers as well, so on top of some discounts that you can see. So the first retailer I want to highlight is iwantoneofthose.com/Zavvi, right? So they're a part of the Hut group, and they offer a similar cashback offer. So if you're a first-time customer, you'll get 5% cashback on toys, or if you're a returning customer, you get 3% cashback. So there's only 2 sets here I want to highlight, and I was going to do both on iwantoneofthose.com, but I then saw that it was not available to buy, so I went to Zavvi for the other one. So you will see what I mean. So actually didn't mean to have this screen open. So the first one I want to highlight is the Ecto 1. So as you can see, it's discounted by £30 on iwantoneofthose.com. It's also, I think it's the same price on Zavvi. But yeah, you can buy it £30, but then you also get the £5 cashback offer on top of it if you're a first time user of this retailer. So if you've already used them before, maybe go and check out Zavvi and then do them as a first time user there. So you might be able to go around that way as well, to use the cashback offer twice to get the higher amount. So that's a trick that you can use as well. But yeah, I think that I've seen this price elsewhere similarly. But yeah, £30 is a nice discount on this rather large set. So yeah, I think that's not bad at all. So hi Sammy, hope you're well. Hi Yak. Yeah, we're all well. Sammy, are you Sammy from Spain? That's the question I am wondering, because I had a friend in school that was called Sammy, and I'm wondering if it's the same Sammy or not. So let us know if you are. If it is, then hey, hope you're well. So yeah. So where was I? I was talking to Ghostbuster Ecto 1, right? So I think this is a pretty good deal. Now, the next set I wanted to highlight as well is actually on Zavvi, because for some reason the buy now functionality was not available on iwantoneofthose.com, even though it said availability. But it is the Mandalorian from Star Wars The Child. Only £10 off, but I've not really seen this set discounted in many places. And I think from an investing perspective, this is a good set. My 8-year-old son has this set. He's built it. He loves it. He's got it in his bedroom on his desk. I think this is a really nice, cute set. And I think for this price, even if you're just looking at to invest in it or to build it, it's pretty good, especially if you also take into consideration the cashback offer. So yeah, those are the 2 sets that I wanted to highlight from this retailer. So now I'm going to show you George by Asda, right? So we all know Asda, the retail, but obviously you have also the division George. To my surprise, they're also available for cashback offers, and to me that was quite a big of shock. I didn't expect this to be the case, and as you can see, it is 10%, which is a very... Hey Sammy, hope you're well. It's good to see you on here. Definitely, I need to get in touch on WhatsApp. I'll put you on. I'll connect with you on Facebook. But yeah, as I mentioned, this is a very phenomenal offer. I think cashback offer on Asda. Especially now, I want to highlight a deal if you're looking at it from a parting out perspective. If you're looking to break sets, there's a great set available now. And I only discovered this maybe like an hour ago when I was doing the research for this video, that I was like, hold on a minute, looks like a really good deal. So I decided to buy some myself, and it is this set here. So the Lego Classic Creative Building Bricks set, as you can see, has come down from £45 to £28. This is going to sell out quite quick. So if you're interested in this from a parting out perspective, this is really good, because I typically look for a ratio of 3 to 1. Now that would mean you're looking at 3 times 28, you know, that will be, just quick arithmetic here, it'd be £84, right? So, and I think that is part that value looking for, and the part that value for this set for the last 6 month average was £88, so you do have to hit this ratio. So I think this definitely classifies as one of the sets that is good, and it's a good part builder for any bricklink store. As you can see, you've got lots of the basic bricks. They're always going to be quite popular. So if you're looking for this set, or even as a gift for, you know, a child or something, 1200 pieces, 1200 bricks here, as you can see, for £28 is a really good deal. So that's why I would recommend this set. Definitely add it to your list. Now, the next things I want to highlight again is Hamleys. Now, we have featured Hamleys a couple of times. Again, remember they have cashback offers as well, depending on how much money you spend. So you can see there's two cashback offers. One is 6% if you spend a lower amount, below £80, or 9% if you spend £80 or more. So if you can't afford it, I would recommend getting the higher because you get more in return. Now, there's two sets here that I want to highlight. So, but first of all, it's also worth noting that Hamleys actually have an offer on of 15% if you use the code SURPRISE. Now, surprise, surprise, this code does not work with every set. So if you see a set's already discounted, it's not going to work. But other sets that are not discounted, it will work. So, and remember, this is not including the cashback offer. So you can take into consideration not a 9%. Now, it's very worth noting that Hamleys recommended retail price very often is above the default Lego retail price. So they kind of are quite sneaky and put the price above what it should be. But if you start taking some of the discounts into consideration, you know you can still get a good deal. Now, there's two sets that I want to highlight here. And the first one is this set here, which is 60292, which is the town center. This is not available for the discount code because you see it's £67.49. Now, this is now also available on Amazon for £63.95. So just a few pounds cheaper. But if you take into the consideration the cashback offer, it kind of works out the same. Or if you add even more, you spend over £80, you know, you can get this as a lower unit price. So depending on if you're going to use the cashback offer into consideration, you either want to buy it on Hamleys and use the cashback offer, or just go check out now Amazon, because they do have it available for £63.95, which is the lowest price I've seen. Now, remember, I also promised at the beginning of this video I was going to talk to you about the Hogwarts Castle. Now, Hogwarts Castle, you can get a good deal here on Hamleys. So this is a set that you rarely see discounted, so I didn't actually prepare this, but as you can see here, this is where, I mean, they are cheeky with their default price. So you see the default price for this set is normally £350. They kind of put sneakily, they added another £18 on top of that. But remember, you have the 15% cashback, the 15% discount offer. So I'm just going to show you how it works, right? So if we were to go to checkout, and we are going to put the code here, which is surprise, you will see that the price now comes down to £312.80. Then remember also, if you take into consideration you could get the 9% cashback offer on top of that, this is going to bring the price down by another £27 something. So you're talking below £300 for this set, which is the best deal that I've seen so far on this set. So if you're looking for this set, I do think that this is going to sell out quite quickly, because as soon as Hamleys do kind of offers like this, you see the set getting out of stock quite quickly, because I'm pretty sure they don't have a big amount of stock of these, because obviously the amount of money that goes into the value of the set, you know, in stock, they're not going to have hundreds lying about of these. So I do think that this could go quite rapidly. Now, we're going to move on to Amazon, and we're using various Amazon retailers. I didn't prepare them all, so I'm going to have to type some of the numbers, but I will show you which sets I mean. I'm going to start with Amazon UK. I know that Yak, last week you were asking for Speed Champions. Now, there was a set earlier this week, but it's no longer available. But I just wanted to let you know, in case you're looking for some pricing, kind of benchmarking. There was this one here, so the 75895. This was available earlier in the week for £9.73, but you were limited to 3. I managed to pick up 3 of those. So, you know, these sets are going to retire within the next few months. So if you can pick them up, they should be on clearance sale in some places. So I do recommend keeping your eyes out for this set. Now, if you look for this set, this is available in Argos 2 for £15. I've commented this many times. This is a great set. You can get 2 for £15, so £7.50 each. So go and check your local Argos, or even Sainsbury's. They do have this offer as well in some places. So that's the first set that I wanted to highlight. But now I'm going to move on to some actual deals on Amazon.co.uk, and we also have an affiliate link in the description below. If you use that, that's much appreciated. You don't have to, but it does help us out. But there's in the UK, I've actually got 6 sets I want to highlight. So the first one is, if you're looking to build a new city, you're going to need road plate. Oh, and this is interesting. Apologies for this. I didn't expect this, because literally here we go. About an hour ago, this was available for a lot lower. I did not expect this to happen. So about an hour ago, so this is how quickly Amazon moves, right? An hour ago, this was available for £12.32. Now, unfortunately, this deal seems to have expired between me preparing this video and now being live. So this is, I guess, what can happen. Now, if you are looking for road plates, last week I recommended go and check Amazon Germany. I think if you're looking to buy multiple ones, you can get the price there as low as about £13-14. So that's definitely the place to go to right now. Although, as I mentioned earlier, this was available for £12.32. So I would say keep an eye out. Don't pay a full price for this set, because this is kind of, as I'm starting to see movement on price, and this is going to get reduced again in the near future. At least that's my expectation. Now, the next few sets I wanted to highlight are Harry Potter related. Hogwarts Moment. So you know the little books from Harry Potter. They are currently all discounted, as you can see here. They're available for £21.99, which is a £6 discount versus the RRP. So depending on which one you want, they are all discounted currently. So just wanted to highlight, this is probably a price match to some other retailer. I'm not sure which one in specific, but they are definitely the ATST Raiders. What price did you pay for that? I've got 3 of them earlier. I think they're actually in some of the boxes behind me. But yeah, it'll be interesting to know where you got those. But yeah, as you can see, Harry Potter available. These sets are now discounted, and they're quite a new set as well. Now the next one is not an amazing deal, but one from a more of an investment perspective, and it's the Bonsai Tree. This set has been sold out in so many places, and as soon as it goes out of stock, the prices kind of just skyrocket. And I think from an investment perspective, this could do quite well, which is obviously the Bonsai Tree. It's only, I think, it's like 10% off the retail price, because I think it's £45, which is the recommended retail price. But yeah, I think this set will do quite well in the future from an investment perspective. I haven't got this yet. I'm just going to wait. But if you're looking for this set as a gift or something in the near future, it is back available now on Amazon, so do snap it up if you're looking for that one quite quickly. So the next one, we're going to move on to an architecture set in the UK, and I've got a few of these. Well, I've got many of the architecture sets to be honest, and it's the lowest price I've seen for this set, which is the Statue of Liberty at £60 just and 9 pence. That's a really good deal. Remember that the recommended retail price for this set is £90, so you get £30 off, which is a nice 33% discount on this set, which is substantial discount versus the recommended retail price. So and architecture sets tend to do quite well, so I wanted to highlight this deal as well. And then we got 2 more sets on Amazon UK, which is the first one is 60197, which is the passenger train. So as you can see here, the city passenger train, £75. This is towards the lowest ends of the pricing that I've seen. So normally the set is £120, although in most places you'll get this around the £90 to £100 ratio is kind of the price range that you will find this set at. But £75 is a really good deal. This is kind of like price matching the lower prices I've seen with I think it was Argos about last year. The lowest I've seen is £75. So this is a really good deal from if you're looking for this train. Doesn't necessarily do the best from an investment perspective, but if you're looking for a Lego train, for a present for a child or something, my son has pretty much most trains. He's got this train, so yeah, this is probably the time to buy it right now. And then the final set that I wanted to highlight on Amazon UK is 60266, £52 each. That's not bad. It's slightly above the RRP. Yeah, but managed to buy mine at £50. So, and sorry, Yak, I know this is I kind of almost feel like I'm always teasing you with this set, because every time that I do a video, it's always cheaper than I know the price that you've paid. But as you can see, this set now is available here. The City Oceans Exploration is now available for £74. So the retail price, as you can see, is £125. It's kind of dropped to like 100 in many places. Then it went like 90, 80, and now we're already at 74. So I think we're getting towards the bottom range of the price for this set. But yeah, I do think that £125 is a way overpriced for this set in the first place anyway. So I think we're getting more towards the normal range of where I expected this set to be. So yeah, that's Amazon UK done. Now I'm going to move over to Amazon Spain, and I must admit it's the first time I ever ordered from Amazon Spain, which is ironic. I used to live in Spain, but yeah, this is Amazon Spain, and these prices I'm going to talk to you about they're obviously in euros, but you can fix your the cost to be in GBP. You can log in using your UK account, and it gives you a breakdown of the cost of how much it will cost. I don't have Amazon Prime obviously in Spain, but the delivery costs tend to be reasonable, and the price differential makes it definitely worthwhile to do it. Now if you have a card that has free foreign transactions, you can even reduce a few euros here and there. I don't have that card at the moment. It's not something I've looked into yet, but I do know if like Revolut cards and things like that, you can actually save a bit more money. But the first set I'm going to highlight, and these are all architecture sets by the way on Amazon Spain, so it seems like Amazon Spain is at the moment the place to go to architecture sets. And a set that I didn't have in my collection yet, and I did decide to buy, was this one here, which is the New York Skyline. Now this set has been around for quite a few years. I do think that this is going to retire quite soon. So you can see it's 36 euros, whereas normally retail price in Europe is 55 euros. If you buy multiple units, I bought 3, I think, of these. They'll be on their way. They haven't arrived yet, but it worked out at £33 a unit when you calculate in the fee and the delivery. So that's a really good deal in my opinion for a set that I've not seen discounted a lot, at least not in the UK, or there's been rarely any availability. So I do think the one thing that I have noticed more recently is like once it's sort of on sale in Amazon Spain and in Germany and France, and it might come to the UK, but I found that when it comes to the UK, there's always that tiny little bit more expensive than the deal that you might be able to get elsewhere. So that's why I tend to always look out as well what the other different Amazon prices are, and when I see a good deal, I snap it up. Another architecture set that I want to highlight, and I've got quite a few of these already. I think I've got 17 of those, is the London architecture set. Again, Skyline as well. This set has been around for a fair few years, is due for retirement, or overdue shall we say. But this works out at £26 to get delivered, so that's not bad. That's towards the lowest price. I think that's probably lower than the prices I've paid, but yeah, that's a really good deal in my opinion. So if you're looking for that set, snap it up. And then they've got a fair few other ones that I just want to highlight. So they've got Tokyo, just to show you as well, flash deal. You can see percentage wise, these are a significant percentage. They're about 33% discount on the retail price. They're good value sets, and the last one was Paris. So what happened here? Maybe I need to put in Lego. There we go. As you can see, Lego Paris, that's a hefty discount as well. 35.76 euros. So I think that will work out again around the £33 mark for this set to be delivered. And they have it discounted on many European Amazon sites, but the Spanish one seems to be the cheapest, at least from what I've seen by my research about an hour ago. So that's it for Amazon Spain. Now we've got one more Amazon to go, and there's only 2 sets I'm going to highlight, and the next one is Amazon France. So I didn't see anything interesting on Amazon Germany, apart from now that I mentioned the road plates. It might be worth checking those out, but Amazon France has 2 sets that I want to highlight. The first one is a Marvel Avengers set, and it's the Tower. And as you can see, let me just accept the cookies. As you can see, this is 69 euros now available, 76166. This works out around £65 delivered. So actually, sometimes if you order multiple units, you will see the unit price slightly goes down, but then it also depends on what the trigger is, because I think there's like import duties above £135, so sometimes that will have a trigger as well. But I've noticed that Amazon are quite sneaky, and they start splitting up orders as well when they deliver them to you when the value goes above it. So they do kind of work in our favor as well. But yeah, £65 is a good deal, because I believe this set is £80 recommended retail price on the Lego website. And I've managed to order this set from Amazon Germany, I believe, last week. It's on its way, and I think I paid a similar price. And the last set I wanted to highlight, not the most amazing deal. I've seen this price matched in the UK, but if you order 3 of these ones, obviously these are going to be popular, the Brickheadz Mandalorian and Child, €13.90. It kind of worked out, if I checked, if you order 3 of these, it worked out at £13.60 each one, including delivery and everything. So that's pretty good when you know the RRP in the UK is £18. This set is going to do quite well once it's retired. So from an investment perspective, I like this set a lot. It works out as well from a part out perspective. So yeah, I've got a fair few of these as well in my storage. Now I did promise one cool set as well, which was the roller coaster, and I think this is actually moved on to my last set that I wanted to highlight for this week. I bought this roller coaster before as well at this price. So again, it comes with a cashback offer, and it's to this website called Cool Shop. And actually this set only appeared about an hour ago before I started this video, because I'll be keeping an eye out for the set a while. And it's 5% cashback offer. But as you can see on Cool Shop, we now have the roller coaster back in stock for £245. So that's, you know, normally this set is £300. But then if you take into consideration as well the cashback offer of 5%, you know, it adds at least another like £12.50 off. So you're paying around £232 for this this cool set. And what I've learned as well from using this website, you actually earn discount points. So if you start earning points, you can then use them for future purchases as well. Some of the sets are overpriced, so not a good deal, but occasionally they do have some great sets at great prices on this website. Like another set that's pretty good priced here is the Mickey and Minnie. This is normally, you know, £170, I believe, so that's a good discount. Earlier in the week, I also had the Treehouse available here on this website for discount, which I believe was £155. So that clearly has gone, but it's worth keeping your eye on this website as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty good deals. Those are kind of all the deals that I wanted to highlight today. So as you see, I'm not sure for how long we've been going. We've been going for like 27 minutes. So that's a lot of talking on deals. So let us know what you think about these deals. Let me just switch back to the screen. So I'm going to keep my eye on the chat now in case anyone's got any comments or wants to look out for, you know, have they got any other deals that they have in mind, or any other sets that they're looking for. So I guess, Sandro, you'll be looking for Amazon Germany, right, from Switzerland? Yes, I think hopefully lots of the sets are about to retire. Interestingly, you know, most of you know that I've only really started getting back into Lego as of June last year, and I think it's kind of getting out of hand. As you know, I've started this Bricklink store, and now I think got 137,000 pieces when I checked earlier today. And I've also been ordering Lego as an investment strategy in the future, and I did an inventory, and what I've got now is I think it's got over 300 sets that I haven't opened, so it's getting a bit out of hand, I must say. So whenever I see these deals, it's so hard to resist not to buy them, because I know that they will do quite well in the future. And is it more profitable? It can be. I think the best thing about parting out versus selling sets, right, Sammy, is the fact that when you part them out, you don't have to wait for a set to retire to earn the money back, right? So people buy the parts here and there. So yes, it can be more profitable, but the issue is that you're not going to sell all the parts straight away. Whereas if you sell a set, the complete set is gone and you don't have to worry about it. The problem is with sets is that you have to keep them in good condition and you have to wait for them to retire before you start to see a good return on investments. And you're not the only one doing this. That's also worth knowing that there's competition out there. But it's very important for me. I think it's buying at the right price. It's not about just buying the right set. It's buying the right set at the right price. Some sets they're going to be winners, but certain themes will do better than others, but when you start buying, you know, at 25-30% discount versus RRP, things are going to have to go drastically wrong with that theme before you start to make a loss. So if you start to buy, they still have the Tantive 4 in some stores at some Smiths, probably in some particular Smiths, right? Interestingly, when you mentioned that some Smiths, I was planning this video, I saw they still have the Flintstones as well in some Smiths, but it seemed to be all the stores in Scotland, and for some reason click and collect is not available over there. So I think as soon as the stores reopen there, those will be just wiped out within, I'd say, probably the first hour. So yeah, Smith, sometimes certain stores they have stock available, but I think some of them is also related to the fact that they don't do click and collect in some of them, so it's definitely worth checking that out. so yeah, you start buying sets as well, more and more. That's and yeah, as I mentioned earlier, as I was doing the research, when I saw the set on George or Asda, I was like, hold on a minute, £28, that looks pretty cool for 1200 bricks. And I still got another set, I think it's 11717, which is the 1500 pieces one. That's stuck in my loft for the moment. I've got two of those that I bought at half price. But you know, those are really good things to start a brickling store as well. People always need like 1x4 or 2x4 bricks and things like that, and have the variety of colors. Although you will find that you have all the lavender and dark purple colors that will never ever sell, or hardly ever sell, and your grays, your blacks and whites and blues, they will go quite rapidly. I've not had any bad issues, touch wood, with Smith's deliveries. 35 speed champions now. Is that a mix of everything? I think I've got 20 of the this one here, the one I mentioned before. I've got 20 of those. Yeah, I've got lots of architecture sets. I seem to have gone crazy. So another YouTuber I do watch, he's based in the States, is Brick Bucks, and his slogan is like, always go out there and get it. Well, I've been going out there and getting it whenever I can. That's the problem, right? So order 2 Winnie the Pooh houses. Ooh. Yeah, I've ordered one. I think I'm going to do a Lego haul video in the next day. Probably I might be back doing it live tomorrow. Let me just count how many boxes I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 boxes at the moment that I haven't opened yet. I kind of have a rough idea what's in there, although with Amazon I never know what's in there, right? Because I'm ordering from so many different Amazon avenues. Sometimes I'm kind of lost which set is in which is coming. Now I did order another architecture set that hasn't come from Amazon for quite a while now yet, but this was a retired set. It was the Shanghai one that I managed to get at a very good price, but for some reason they haven't shipped it yet, so probably they're out of stock, but they haven't cancelled the order yet. They're just saying we're waiting for some news, and it's from Amazon officially, so I'll be interested to see how that will pan out, whether they actually will send it or if it will just cancel it at some point. So yeah, I like Brickbucks. I think he's really good. You know, Jim is great. I think he just says it as it is, right? And he's you know, obviously I think the marketplace in the US is much vaster than we have here in the UK, and I think but then I think there's lots of competition out there as well. But I think he this guy is like on another level when it comes to buying, right? I think this is like I just find it intriguing how he can manage to buy as many sets from a certain retailer that quickly. But you know, I guess he must be doing lots of research and finding it out, or maybe they have a different thing. But here in the UK, you kind of have to buy it in stages. But I wonder if that's his full-time job or not, because for me it's not. Wife won't let you get Winnie the Pooh yet. So Yak, is that because she wants some Harry Potter sets in return? Because I do know that your wife does like the Harry Potter theme, right? So I guess you're going to need a bargaining chip before you can buy the Winnie the Pooh set. I guess it might be worth just to wait for a better gift with purchase. Sometimes it's a good thing to hold off on. So what do you guys think about the actual new NASA set? So I think it's forgot it, even what it's called, the space shuttle. Is it the Discovery? So I know the set number, but I don't know what the name is. It's quite embarrassing. It's 10283. I think it's. 102 3. So yeah, there's lots of new Star Wars heads coming out as well. Yeah, the Discovery Space Shuttle. That's the one. Yeah, coming out 1st of April, though I think for VIPs it's coming out sooner, right? I don't know. Cool. So is there any sets that you guys are looking at for deals? I do wonder, like, when I'm starting to see some of the sets that were launched in the beginning of the year are now becoming available on other retailers as well. I guess Lego has some exclusivity deals on some of them, but after a few months they become available in other retailers. So be interested to see what sort of deals will come up. I'm more interested to find out what sets are actually going to be retiring and which ones are going to retire soon, simply because I want to start to shift some of my stock. Because I need to start thinking about my storage unit as well. I need to sort that out at some point. Astronomy Tower. So what do you consider a good price for the Astronomy Tower? Let me just have a look. What's the set number? I've got my little tablet here next to me. So it's normally £90, right? I think I've seen around the 60s, this set. Let me have a look. 75969. So Minecraft is not good from a part out perspective, but Minecraft sets, when they retire, they tend to do quite well. And you will see if you watch my Lego haul video tomorrow, I think I've got quite a good Lego haul from. I've got a Minecraft set in there. I think it was from Amazon Germany, and it's one of the sets that's due to retire now. I've never sold Minecraft sets, but I do think that they might be quite a good investment. But the part out is dreadful, because they're quite common pieces that are in there that don't have much value, and there's not much of a secondary market, I'd say, or at least on Bricklink. People buying on Minecraft fans are not necessarily a big Lego geeks that know where to go on Bricklink and build their own things like this. I would say they will just look to buy the sets where possible. At least that's my experience from what I'm seeing, and the part out value kind of reflects that. 75969, because I'm always looking for that ratio of 3:1, and often Minecraft is like a ratio of like 1.25, 1.3, so it's dreadful. Creeper Mine's the one that I've got in the box. That's the one. So yeah, I think I've got 3 Creeper Mines. That's what I have. So I'm having a look right now. So it looks, from what I'm seeing, Iak, that the Astronomy Tower is the cheapest on Amazon right now, £68.89, if this is correct. Although if you go on iwantoneofthose.com, they have it for $69.99. But then remember, you can use the cashback offer as well of 3 to 5%. Let me just have a look at the historical price range for this. I just want to have a look. Boom. What have we got? Yeah, it's been quite low. The lowest it's been is £57. Astronomy Tower. So it hasn't, and that was in January. So £68 now is as well the lowest price that has been since then. So yeah, I would say £68 is not a bad price for that. So 69 it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, $69.99 is the lowest, is the price I would go for on I Want One of Those or Zavvi, because of the cashback offer. Because it will still be free shipping. You go Amazon and get like £1 cheaper, but then you won't get a cashback offer. So depends what you're looking for. If you want it, if you got Prime and you want to deliver, so that's the thing to go for. But yeah, that's 20%. That's £20 off, right? So that's what I would recommend if you're looking for the set. Let's actually say who the cheapest was at £57. Yeah, it was Amazon was the cheapest. I think it was from January the 9th to January 15th. That was when it was the cheapest at £57. Cool. Quite hot in here now. You see, I've downgraded from vodka last week to water, so maybe I need to upgrade in the next hour. But yeah, we do hope you kind of enjoy these deal videos. I do enjoy looking out for the deals, so it's actually a pleasure making these kind of videos, because it kind of makes me an insight in terms of what I'm seeing. I just wish I had the time to do more of these during the week, as and when I see some of the deals pop up. And I've got lots of alerts for deals, but often I'm like, well, this is okay. It means, yes, it's discounted, but it doesn't mean it's a good deal. I only want to try and highlight when it's really good deals. But yeah, I'm with you, Yak. I would like to see more speed champions. I'd love to load up on the Porsche. I wish that Asda would do the Porsche deal 2 for 15, because that's the one I would load up on. I'm not so convinced on the Chevrolet, the blue one, the Camaro, I think it's called, simply because that's a very American car, and I don't think there's going to be that much demand for it in Europe. But I think the Porsche and what's it called, the Ferrari, will do quite well. One thing I just want to highlight, that I just missed it before the deal. So you know the Porsche 911 RSR, I think it's called, the big one, that's been discounted in many places. I've seen in lots of alerts like £100, £99, and it went on Amazon France, and it sold out. But I did buy it. It went down as low as £90. So I did manage to get that. I think it was £89 something. So I think that's why it's definitely worth checking out different places on Amazon, because that was a really good deal. But yeah, I enjoyed having lots of people in the chat. It's good to see that a former classmate of my school in Spain has joined as well. So that's a nice surprise. I did see him commenting in one of the chats earlier this week, but I was always wondering, is this the Sammy that I know, or is it not? But yeah, nice to see you back on here, Sammy. I'll definitely get in touch with you on other platforms. But yeah, thanks for everyone for joining. I will be back tomorrow with a live video. It's going to be a Lego haul video, so for those who have joined today, you will know that some of the sets that will appear, that we discussed, you will see them tomorrow. And I'm hoping maybe some more deliveries will appear between now and then. But yeah, thanks again for joining. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you again soon with another video.